got talking to like a really handsome guy, and I was like, well, this is refreshing. This is some ambiance of lust is in the air. I love it. I noticed throughout the conversation a few things happened, and I was just, it's probably like a projection of myself. I was like triggered in an inch of my life, and I was like, oh good God. So he kept giving me compliments that were backhanded. So when he was saying sweet things, what they really felt like was like pam, pam, pam. I was like, God damn pimp, can you stop with the backhands? Like, are you? So one of the examples is, he was literally like, I love the fact that you have teardrop titties. And I was like, teardrop titties? Like, are we talking my titties induce you to tears? Are you saying I have sad titties? My titties make you sad? Like, good God, man. And he's like, no. What I meant was, it's nice to see you have your natural breasts. It's been ages since I've been with a girl who hasn't got her body done. And I was like, firstly, God did my body. I have a spiritual BBL. Okay, so back the fuck up. This was gifted to me, very fucking exclusive genetics. You can get fucked. And then the second thing he said was, I am so insecure about my nose. Like, it's one thing where I'm literally just like, I always contemplate getting a nose job. Like, I even have funds for it. It's just me being like, like, I feel all types of way about my nose. And he's like, I just think it's really nice how you don't like contour your face, and like you have such a striking, ready? You have such a striking side profile. Like, I love it. And I was like, I will bust your mouth open. Like, I will physically put my hands inside your mouth and rip out your tongue at this rate. Like, triggered within an inch of my life. It was horrendous. I kept saying stuff like, you are so beautiful for like a chunky girl, word for word, a chunky girl. And I was like, sir, like a chunky girl? It doesn't even matter if I'm chunky or not. How dare you? But then it got me to thinking, right? I really have to deal with like my body insecurities and my body dysmorphia. So when someone does make comments, regardless of what their intention is behind it, I am not triggered. Like, you can say whatever, and I'm like, ugh, I don't care. I'm cute. I'm beautiful. I am stunning. Carry on without me, obviously. So, I don't know. I think I just want to share shit with you guys where I'm like, these are things I feel insecure about, and they're actually really funny. Like, I look at the list, because I made a list of stuff I feel insecure about, and I was like, you are so silly. But the thing is, when you have like body dysmorphia, you fixate on these things. Like, it gets all in your mind, and you're just like, you will literally like not go to places or not accept offers or even engage with people, because the whole time you're fixated that they're looking on the stretch marks on my bat wings. They probably think like I'm really gross, and you just get these insane thoughts, and it doesn't ever really leave you. Body dysmorphia, I feel like it comes in waves. So like, I will have really good months and weeks, and then I will just have like these sudden like all-consuming thoughts, and it's just like the worst. Like, I pretty much won't want to leave my bed. Like, I will literally just hide in the cupboard. I will treat myself like Quasimodo though. I'm like, oh my God, like, me and my hunchback need to stay away from society. Like, how dare I discuss society? And in reality, it's like, you're not discussing. In fact, you are appeasing many a eye. It is your national and spiritual duty to be in these streets to uplift the spirits of these paintings. Oh my God, I have a list. I titled the list Zebra Booty, Pepperoni Nipples and Dry Tears. That sounds like a poem you can find on Tumblr. That actually may even be the name of this video. Zebra Booty. Actually, if I had an EP and I could remotely sing or even rap, that would be, maybe I need to consider a career change. Anyway, the first one is, listen, I hope you're not allergic to dairy, because I got Cadbury giant chocolate button nipples. That motherfucker is like this, like legitly. I don't even think I have much breasts. I think it's all nipple. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're just like bam, but delicious. Cadbury chocolate is sweet like me. listen, I've got like motherland breasts. Like I've got, my shit looks like it belongs in like Discovery Channel where they talk about, and here we have man in its first form. Like that's the kind of breasts I got, like legit. Or alternatively, when you're on like porn websites, I definitely pop up in like the Arab category, and it's like, here we have holistic, like olive skin breasts with the dark ass nipples. That's me. But likewise, how beautiful. Because I always get paranoid from when I was younger, because I remember hearing boys talk about how gross it was when girls had like big nipples. They'd be like, ugh, that shit's nasty, or like they would just say like the most trippy shit. And me as a young girl hearing it, I'd just be like, oh shit, am I deformed? I literally thought I was deformed. I was like, I've literally just got these bad boys and I got the, like, God ordered me the wrong pair. They're not meant to look like this. And I was like, hold up, listen, people still checking for me though, so like I may have got the wrong pair. This may be workable. And the thing is, as I got older, life is hilarious, because the same guys who be like, it's nasty when a bitch has big nipples, blah blah blah, you are all some breast drinking MFs. I don't hear you complain about big nipples now, big man, trying to latch onto me like a 2-month-old baby. But yeah, I used to be very, very ashamed of my big nipples, and now it's like, it's up there with my camel toe. I openly talk about it. I'm like, yeah, I got camel toe. Yeah, I got big nipples. I'm a breast milk giving goddess. So we're kissing that. We're leaving that in 2020. My big nipples are no longer a problem. I accept them. They're here. They're proud. They're ever growing. I think they're not ever growing. I shouldn't say that. They're not ever growing. That shit is beautiful. I literally, I don't know if I can insert in this video, but every time you see like what's it called? Indo-Iranian art, like the women in that who are always nude, they always got like the titties like this and the nipples like this. And I'm like, listen, I am my ancestors. I've got that ancestral nipplage, alright? So be a big man and admire this historical fucking art. Prick. Moving on. Number 2. It's your favorite animal fave, my zebra booty. Listen, I have like stretch marks everywhere. I'm gonna say they are predominantly on my ass. Like they're like, at one point, do you know people say they got like tiger claws? Mine literally look like zebra print, and I'm like, I look like a fine ass mating zebra you would see on Discovery Channel. Like if Tony the Tiger saw me, he'd pounce on this ass. But once upon a time, I wasn't that secure about it. Like I remember, again, everything I felt insecure about literally comes from men and their big mouths. Some days, men, just shut up. Like you're so stressful. These men chat like they chat like they sleep with elite. You literally would move to anything with a fucking wig and a heartbeat. Like, do you know, the more I do this video, the more I'm like, what are you insecure about? These are not your problems. I'm leaving all this shit in 2020 on God. But back to my zebra booty that Tony the Tiger would inevitably want to pants on. You would see my shit on like Discovery Channel, and you'd be like, God damn! You would think it'd be an assault. It's not. He's trying to mate with a new species. Welcome to the zebra life. It'd be lit. But yeah, so I used to really, really hate it, because like I'm naturally a curvy girl. I'm hair shaped, so my shit goes bam. But with that comes cellulite, and with that, listen, if you are a young girl growing into a woman's body, your skin is naturally gonna stretch. It's gonna, like, it's beautiful. But I used to hate it. Like, I remember being like wearing underwear and just being like, oh my god, he's gonna see this shit, and he's gonna just be like, oh, what the, this don't look like big Latina booty, this don't look like BBWs like Drake be talking about. And I'm like, no, this is medium-sized Maltesers with grown woman marks. It's a sign of my puberty. I don't even know where I'm trying to go with that. But like, I used to feel so gross about it, and I definitely be under no illusion. Like for my younger years, when I used to take like holiday photos in bikinis and swimsuits, I would be on like Facetune, and those abs, I'm like, smooth, and then my ass would legitimately look like a caramel Malteser. But it wasn't honest reflection. Listen, I got a big butt. With big butt comes big markage. I've got stretch marks on that shit. Occasionally, what do I get? Oh, let's talk about booty pimples, do listen, especially for these girls who be wearing thongs. They are the worst for having booty pimples. How you gonna have your skin rubbing against your trouser or whatever material? You don't think that's gonna induce some like cyst pimples and little bumps? Be a grown-ass man. I don't look at your ugly ass beard and think, oh, look at that ingrown hair amongst the poorly looked after beard. Best be a grown man and still eat this. I'm joking. I feel so anti-arse eaters, but that's a different video for a different time. But yeah, zebra booty, I accept it. It's beautiful. It's a sign of how I've grown as a woman. We're leaving insecurities in 2020. Add that to the list of Toodaloo MFs. I wasn't sure whether to include this or not, but this is definitely like the biggest body insecurity I have about myself is my bat wings. Like, these motherfuckers. Like, think that girl, but realistic. In fact, you know what? If I keep up with this madness of 2020 and like just the whole job situation, if you hear of like a new vigilante who dresses like a bat and is all black and she fires naturally, that's me and my bat wings saving you from these hoes. So, but yeah, I used to feel really self-conscious about my arms and stuff, as like, you can literally see me clutching them now. But I used to hate them because I thought these don't look like, again, like, just, you have to understand, for the longest time, the only representation I saw of brown women or women who look like me were in like Bollywood films and like women in essentially music videos, so like hip hop, rap, all the good stuff. But naturally, those women are models, and predominantly a lot of them have had work done. And genetics too, right? Those women would have like, they look like me maybe facially, and like I could see myself in terms of skin tone, but their arms be like this, like, fuck, they wouldn't even be arms, it'd be like skeleton bones. And I'm like, how you do that? Also, just a quick question. I always thought, like, listen, the skinnier the arm, the shit of the hand job, like, where are you finding that fucking strength to do what you need to do? Like, I mean, girls with petite arms, feel free to comment below. If not, message me in private. But likewise, you know when a girl's got Jack's arms, that's like strength, endurance, all in this. I forgot where I was going with it, but yeah. I naturally used to feel really conscious of my bat wings to the point where I would wear like baggy sweatshirts, always wear like puffy, basically anything to cover it, because I would have this in my head that someone would see me and my arms and be like, ugh, what nasty look at this girl. Look at that girl over there just swooping in. Like, did it get darker in here? Where is that bitch? Is she above us? And they'd be like, no one ever thought that. And I was like, you're actually being highly ridiculous. Like, you are cute. Look, this isn't. I've got to a point now where like my arms, it just feels like a natural, like I'm a natural teddy bear. Like, I don't need a man with big arms. I've got the big arms. I could hug myself. That's so, don't worry, but you get the point. I'm happy with them now. And yes, I live a life where I wear vest. I let them out. I don't worry about dresses. If they have short sleeve, long sleeve, it doesn't matter. Me and my body are cute and we're gonna wear whatever the fuck we like, because guess what? We look adorable with our teddy bear rolls wherever. But yeah, I need to get that off my chest so we can add bat wings to the list of goodbye. You won't catch me being insecure about you in 2021. Bye-bye. But you know what I also was thinking whilst making this video? It's like, there are whole industries that make so much money off me and all of us having body insecurities. Like, I just thought, isn't it mad to think how much money Wonder Bra makes? And we will push that shit to your chin and make it look like we have sculpted it from the gods. But the thing is, it's a fuckery, because as soon as you take off that bra, you're gonna feel shit, because it's like, oh, the illusion is broken. When really, that's not an illusion. You have beautiful breasts. Breasts are like Play-Doh. They jiggly. You can reshape them, do whatever. They naturally do that shit. Listen, fuck all of it. Fuck it all. I'm leaving it all behind. I'm not paying for any shit that makes me feel bad about my body. Like, I actually refuse to engage with it. And I feel the same with suck it in. I feel the same about suck it in panties the way I feel about thongs. Unnecessary. Like, one thing that really pissed me off is, I remember when I was at university, and it's mad because I was like so tiny at university. Like, I was, you know, when you look back and you're like, I am so sorry I was mean to myself, because you were so slim. But then I look back and was like, you were also iron deficient, crazy as hell, and on the pill. So I gained weight and got grounded and got clarity. Gaining weight and clarity 2021. Ooh, a mantra, a lifestyle. Thick. I'm gonna be thick, but my knowledge and intention is gonna be thicker. Yeah. But anyway, what was talking about? Suck it in panties. Listen, oh, I used to hate putting them on because it'd be like, the promise is you're gonna put on these suck it panties and all your rolls are they're gonna suck it in, and all the things you're self-conscious with are gonna go. It's like Ghostbuster vacuums, but for your body fat, right? Incorrect. Name me one big girl who wears suck it in panties and it works. No, it doesn't. I just felt like such a gross ass sausage. Like, I literally probably, because of my skin tone and everything, I probably look like a real life sausage. I just remember I put it on, right, and I spent so much money on them. I went to like the finest department store because I'm gonna get shit that's basically plastic surgery in like, where the materials, it's plastic surgery in Spanx form. I'm gonna kill it, right? Oh, they are so nasty. Firstly, my vagina got hella overheated in them because it's literally like stuck right against you, and I for sure must have got a yeast infection off that shit. And serves me right. Who am I to undo God's work? God's probably like, bitch, here's your punishment. Now see how you feel. Either embrace your rolls or embrace this yeast infection. I essentially became a sourdough starter for like at least 2 weeks after wearing them. But the thing is, I remember putting them on and then like it just, my body looked worse than without wearing suck it in panties, because all of a sudden this fat had shifted upwards. I got like, I look like an actual square. So I went, instead of going like that, I went, it was weird. I looked like Patrick, I don't know, from SpongeBob, but it just wasn't a natural body shape and it was really uncomfortable and it just felt really restricted, and I was like, this has got to go. So I vividly remember I wore them for like 3 hours. And by the time we got to the club, I was like, excuse me girls, I just need to get to the loo. Firstly, you ever try to, if you need to pee and you need to take off these panties, I was literally like, I might as well just piss myself here. Like this shit is not coming off. I'm sweating, I'm gross. And I literally remember like, I was grunting in the girls' bathroom. I literally remember like shoving them off, right? I'm in like, can I name the nightclub? I don't think I can name the nightclub, but I'm in like a really like, bougie ass nightclub, rip these bad boys off, and like I'm a little bit faded by then, rip them off, chuck them over the stool, and I literally remember hearing girls like, yeah! Everyone knew because they're big girl panties. They were like, yeah, fuck Spanx. And I was like, yeah, fuck Spanx. And I have been liberated from them since. So yeah, like, as much as we are waving goodbye to body insecurities and ultimately like the body dysmorphia it triggers, wave goodbye to the products that like make you feel like you are not like enough. Like you don't need, like, if you want to wear a push-up bra, cool, I mean we all have those days, why not? But like, wave it, fuck it all off. You don't need suck it in panties, you don't need push-up bras, you don't need like corsets and all that weird shit. Like, you are so cute and attractive and sexy the way you are. Fuck these people. Like, I don't know, make them go, don't make them go bust businesses. I don't wish poverty on anyone, but like, fuck them. Like, if you want to wear it for you, cool. Otherwise, you don't need it. You gotta chuck that shit into the 2020 bag with everything else. Like, otherwise, the plan and strategy doesn't work. But yeah, I want to get that off my chest. I did. And I feel so much more. It actually feels so good to like just get that off my chest. I'm like, listen, regardless of your big ass, giant nipples, and your camel toe and your bat wings and everything else, you're kind of like, ew, that's nasty. I would really like to throw it back to something really, really simple. I promise you, regardless of all the shit we ever feel about our bodies, when you get naked, has a man ever run away from you? Has it ever stopped you having sex? Has a man ever not moved to you? I don't think so. Because it's all inside of our crazy little heads. So guess what? Fucking evict it. Evict the bastard and be free. Be free, my beautiful little butterflies. Be so effing free. But likewise, whilst making these videos, it just made me feel, if I as a woman feel all this type of way about my body, I feel about all the kind of things that I feel super, super attracted to in men that may not necessarily be stereotypically or like commercially acceptable, but like, yeah, this one's, or the next bit's for the mandem, so enjoy this. And also, Oh my god, I feel like this is giving you an insight into like little kinks that I have. It's not really kinky, we just make it not normal so it looks kinky. This is all normal attraction. Next, after deep contemplation, let me mess that one up, I put together a list of a bunch of things I find attractive on men, but apparently a bunch of weak ass bitches don't. First one's first. This is always the one that gets like the most controversial remarks, and I'm like, you know what? It's beautiful. I love, and when I say love, I mean I love that shit. I love a Persian rug on a man. I fucking love body hair on men. I don't know if it's because I'm Punjabi, so naturally a lot of our men are like quite hairy, or maybe biologically it's just somewhere in me. Maybe it's like the ancestors coming through and they're like, listen bitch, this is our shit. You need to go and find another hairy motherfucker and it's gonna be on. You're gonna be a divine match. I don't know, but like there's deeply in me, like when I see a man with good body hair or like just like hairy arms and like thick eyebrows, to me it's like a biological ornament. I'm like, ooh, that's shiny. That looks, is that, I'm not grossed out by it, but I know a lot of girls are like, ew, nasty, ew, you immature. Why do you want to fuck around with someone with a prepubescent body? They meant to have hair. It's meant to be like a lion's mane. Just let that motherfucker roar. Also, quite selfishly, I also am like a hairy girl. I'm convinced I spend like 5% of my like annual income on hair removal, or at least over the last 5 years, whatever I've made, 5% had to be like given to hair removal, right? I love hairy men because next to them, I look like a silky earth dolphin, and I'm like, yeah. And also it means, listen, big man over there with the whole Persian chest and the whole fucking rainforest on his back, he's not worried about 2 or 3 days of outgrowing little prickles on my leg. I can be me. I can be me, stress-free and non-judged. Okay, that's beautiful. I like that. I want to manifest that. Let's manifest a hairy man. I love it. We're manifesting that. And yeah. And the next one after that, I was thinking about this. Again, I love this, but apparently it's controversial according to the group chat and the Instagram polls. I love Mother Nature's cologne on a man. That's right. I love sweat. Divine. Like, I just think I love body odor on men, but not, I don't think I've ever met a dude with bad body odor though. Maybe that's why I like it. Unless you guys are smell. But then why are you around people with nasty ass body odors? I'm not against it. I love it. I love like a big sweaty man. That shit evokes something in me. Like, do you know when like men talk about, you bring out like, oh, do you know what it evokes in me? I don't know how to verbalize it, but you know when you watch those films and you see like Tarzan and like, oh, that's how I feel when I smell it on men. I'm just like, that's the sound of my ovaries ready to make with you and pop out these babies. But yeah, hairy men or men who think they sweat too much, don't worry, you may also have body insecurities. I like that shit. I love that shit. Slide into my DMs. In fact, I would like to start a union of women or people who are attracted to men who like that shit on men. Listen, if they can't find us, we'll find them. Okay, so the last part of this video, oh, who knows, it's the last part. I just talk to you guys like I'm talking to a friend, honestly, which probably makes a lot of you feel uncomfortable because yes, I also have the same energy in person. But I googled, because I was thinking, listen, if there's a bunch of things I feel insecure about, likewise the opposite gender probably feels the same. So I googled popular cosmetic surgeries that for men. I don't know, it was really blasé. The first thing I saw, listen, was hairlines. I'll say it loud and I'll say it proud. I love bold men. Like, I'm not a Vin Diesel, a Jason Statham. Like, girl, bring your olive heads over here. I'm about it. Like, fuck your trip to Turkey. Like, if God is taking that hairline from you, let it go. Don't cling onto it. God is trying to upgrade you, my guy. Let it go. Let it go. Honestly, like, it also freaks me out. The idea of like, I don't know what you call them, hair transplants. I'm like, you literally are turning to yourself into a real life dickhead. You are taking skin from like your private parts, whether it's like, I don't know, your crotch, your ass, wherever they take it from, and stick it on your head. You are a literal dickhead. What are you doing? Stop. Like, are you not getting the joke that God is playing on you? You best embrace that bold, sexy head. Plus, like, selfishly also, like, I'm not against it. I love a mystical bald-headed motherfucker. Like, when I'm on top and I've got you down, I'm like looking at my reflection. I'm like, yes, I predict we will be doing this shit again whilst I'm on top. Delightful. And then the next one that I saw that was popular was, oh, earring shaping. Men, listen. If you have, listen, I feel like I've got big ears. Weirdly enough, I'm not insecure about them though. I'm like, they're my ears. What do you, I can hear. I have such good hearing, honestly. Like, I could hear like shit drop. Like, that's how good these big boy badmans are. Listen, boy, you're a real life angel if you've got big ears, alright? Don't you dare go and try and cut the wings that God gave you. Also, notice Will Smith, Barack Obama, who else? That cute white boy, Channing Tatum. They all have big ears. Or also Rio from Good Girls. Good Girls? Good Moms? Whatever that show is. He has big ass ears that stick out. Listen, that's beautiful. A lot of beautiful men have them. It's wonderful. God gave you angel wings. Keep that shit. In fact, why would you downsize that? God has literally given you something that I can cling on to once again when I'm on top. How dare you try and downsize my handlebars? Selfish. Selfish and reckless is how you move in. And then the last one, male chest reduction. Male chest reduction. If you don't, I too am part of the EBET community or committee. EBET committee. I should totally rap, honestly. Like, I'd be a scumsy. But anyway, what are you reducing? Okay, you got a little cushion there. That's okay. Completely fine. Like, I don't understand that when people are like bitch tip bars or whatever. Listen, if you ever feel insecure as a dude because you got a little, I bet you can find a girl that was stuck on that shit. If I'm lying, I'm dying. And it's cute. Do you know how they got? Listen, just search the internet. For like every 3 girls you see talking about, I want a man with V-lines. No. You'll find the rest of us women who literally are not opposed to men with, listen, everyone has a different taste and flavour in things, right? Think about how we all eat meals. No one likes the same cuisines. Everyone likes their meat cooked differently. I'll say something else. Same for you. Like, you ain't got to change anything. And also, I'm not gonna lie, it's hella helpful if you do have a little bit more. Your back size might be different to mine, but also I can kind of measure up what bras I need to buy, and you'll get it when you're out shopping and buy me bras. You're like, you know what? I'm a B cup. My missus is like a C cup. And you can realign and do the maths and come home with surprise lingerie for me. You see how God has literally armed you to be the perfect man for me? He's given you all the tools, and look at your ungrateful ass trying to get rid of all those tools and resources. Shame. A damn shame. After my little rant about body insecurities in myself and then men, it just really dawned on me, as I said the last bit, God literally arms us with everything we need. We are hella cute. It's us who fucks up everything. And like, we're not adding anything, we're taking away shit. And I'm just like, stop it, don't do that. Like, for everything we probably hate in ourselves, guaranteed there's a motherfucker, you are their exact kink, their exact ideal of beauty, and they're just like, and meanwhile we're here like, oh, jarring. And this whole thing, F this, like, I was so bitter at the start of this, like, I hate this about my body, oh my god, ugh. And I'm like, you are the sweetest of sweet ones. You are, if you don't get your shit together, just like yourself. So yeah, we are leaving those 2 brands, body insecurities and body dysmorphia, in 2020. And listen, those are things we want to creep up time to time, and that's really normal, and sometimes we can't help it. But what we're not going to do is give them front row seats to the beautiful, beautiful play that is our life. Like, nope, don't waste time and energy. So yeah, thank you for watching my little rant about my pepperoni nipples and my zebra booty. Like and subscribe, and I will see you next week, and hopefully actually I don't say hopefully, I'll definitely be in a better mood next week. Hope you enjoyed this glass of lemonade. Bye.